Grew up on the countryside of town.
Yo, what's up, my YouTube people? My name is Terry. Y'all can call me T. Today I wanna get into a new type of content. I wanna start engaging with y'all and having personal conversations with y'all. So a question that I don't get asked often, but I know a lot of people wonder this: how did the black guy get into motocross? Because I mean, to just put it blunt, it's not a lot of black people that ride motocross, to be honest. When I go out to the track, every now and then I'll see some black people riding, but for the most part, it's like a unknown thing in the black community. And there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just stating what I see. And the way it started out back in like 2012, I want to say. I was watching a lot of Mr. Biz. I know y'all know who Mr. Biz is, but I was watching a lot of his videos with like the bike life culture and stuff in Philly and New York, and I don't know if Miami was really doing it like that back then, but I know Baltimore was. You know, I used to watch his videos all the time, like every day. And I was working this job at like a chicken plant, and I saved up enough money, and then I had like an income tax return, and I took what I already had saved and added it with that, and I went and bought a bike, you know, to try to do some of the stuff that I seen them doing. So the bike I bought was a Raptor. It was a 2009 Raptor 700R. I'll probably put a picture of it like right here somewhere. But I bought that bike, and I was riding it, having fun, doing all types of crazy stuff. And then I seen a video. Somehow I was looking up dirt bike videos or just bike life stuff, and somehow I came across James Stewart. Now, keep in mind, at this time in 2012, I didn't know who James Stewart was. I didn't know what Supercross was, motocross was, none of that. I mean, I had heard of it, but I didn't know anything about it. And I seen a video of him doing his scrub, his bubble scrub. And after I seen it, I was just hooked. I was like, oh man, I gotta get a dirt bike. I want to do that. So I traded the Raptor for a CRL 450. I ended up having a whole bunch of bikes after that, but that's what started me riding dirt bikes and wanting to get into motocross. That was 2012. Fast forward like 3 years later, I done went through many different bikes, a couple of four-wheelers. Even though I never got on the motocross track until 2015, 16, the bug was planted in like 2012. So yeah, after I traded the bike, my first time riding at the track was in full throttle. So basically, to make the story a little shorter, I started watching Mr. Biz videos, and somehow that led me into watching James Stewart. And then I learned about people like Ken Roczen and Tomac and all of them, and it just grew from there. It started from just watching people wheelie on the street to me wanting to ride Supercross. I still haven't learned how to wheelie, by the way. Hopefully I'm gonna document that process whenever I start actually trying that. But yeah, man, this was just a peek into how I got into motocross and what made me want to try it. Feel free to share your stories in the comments below. Talk to me, man. Peace. A good enough story that you understand what I'm trying to say. Fuck.